Hi everyone, welcome to Kaz Energy Forum in 2025. Today we have a great guest on Chevron Direct Investment Fund, head of John Dorfельд. John, welcome to the podcast.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us. We have questions about your activities, company activities. So today's a question
Я
about...
готов, пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста. Спасибо, что пришли. Очень рады увидеть вас. So the question is, you aim to make a significant positive impact on Kazakhstan economy by investing in commercially and viable enterprises. Could you share concrete examples on how CDF's investments are already creating impact in Kazakhstan economy?
Yeah, we do. So Chevron has a long history of partnership in Kazakhstan and investment. So this fund is just another avenue or opportunity. So what our fund is, it's designed as a private equity style fund with the idea that we invest in private businesses with our fund is founded with $250 million. So we invest in private businesses with the goal of growing them and increasing kind of business, jobs, capabilities in Kazakhstan in a profitable manner. So it's an important distinction. It's different from grants or social investment. This is designed to be a long-term, sustainable style of investment to enable Kazakh companies to grow.
Great. $250 million.
That's correct. So
it's
right
a
now,
huge fund.
So out of the $250 million, we've currently invested $90 million. So into 5 portfolio companies in various sectors. How we decide and select is in partnership with the Ministry of Energy. So all our investments have been reviewed and approved by the Ministry of Energy as appropriate. So far, with our $90 million committed, that leaves us about $160 million.
So you're investing in different areas, as I know that from IT to manufacturing industry, depending on the company. How do you decide on which project to support? Is there kind of a criteria? Do you see a business potential for Kazakhstan economy?
Absolutely. So, great question. So how we look at it is we have a lot of freedom to look at different sectors. We try to align our priorities of investment with the needs and desires of the Republic of Kazakhstan government as well. That's why we have an advisory board. So all our projects at an early stage are reviewed and approved by the Ministry of Energy. We have invested in a diverse set of projects from digital IT to biofuels to wind farms, construction supplies, and in the medical space. So we really do have freedom to select good opportunities in a variety of sectors. So what we look for is, because it's a private equity model, we're not really set up for kind of a venture capital investment. So like a good innovative idea without an existing business, it's not a great fit. What we do look for is entrepreneurs and private businesses that have invested in a track record of success, and they're looking to expand, or they're looking to develop a new line of business.
Cool, very cool. Could you share a couple of maybe practical examples you've invested throughout this time period?
Absolutely. So some ones that have been in the news recently, so Orhun Medical, so very prominent for medical scanning. We invested a significant amount, I think about $40 million in Orhun Company. And with that money, Orhun is able to open, I think about 3 weeks ago, the first PET cancer scanning center in Western Kazakhstan in Aktau. So it's not only hopefully a profitable investment, it's early days, but it's also, I think, important socially. It has some good medical impacts. With the other allocations of money, Orhun is going to be building a hospital in Almaty with full service, high quality medical service and support, including oncology. So I think cancer is something that can touch anybody in any family. So Chevron is happy to be invested with a quality company in Kazakhstan that we do feel is making a difference and has a profitable business model.
Very, very, very cool. Local content about. You have a key part of your mandate as to develop the local content in Kazakhstan. How do you ensure that your investment creating meaningful jobs, develop local suppliers and transfer international expertise for Kazakhstani talent?
Right. So we have a very specific mandate. So we only invest in companies registered in Kazakhstan, private companies, and we take a bit of a unique approach. So our view is that an economically profitable company is the foundation for longer-term sustainable growth. So when we consider decision criteria on investments, we have the traditional financial ones, but the other ones we're thinking about are aligned with the government of Kazakhstan. We want to talk about jobs. We want to talk about long-term, high-quality, not just jobs, but careers. There's a difference. And we think by enabling Kazakh businesses and Kazakh entrepreneurs, we think that's a very unique approach to investing as an oil and gas company that has such a successful partnership here in Kazakhstan, a new approach, a new direction.
Beautiful. And you've just mentioned a medical, medical company. You have other companies
We
you
do.
invest
We do.
already.
Should I walk you through a couple?
Yeah,
All right. So
sure. Please.
our first investment was a small investment, but it's doing great. So it's a digital company called KEW-2025. They do personal and business-to-business cleaning services, actually doing a phenomenal job at expanding.
That was the first company, yes?
That was our first company. So far we have 5. So our first one was KEW-2025. We've invested with a company called AB Supply. So right now they make high quality residential and commercial doors. So to enable all the construction, I mean, you can't look around Almaty and Astana without seeing new construction and growth. And so
It's like a smart door says something.
all kinds. So with our investment, we hope they'll be expanding their product line. So here's a good example of a successful business that needed capital to grow. We provided the capital, and they'll be expanding into construction facades and windows and window seating units. We've invested with bio operations up near Petropavl. So it is a existing bioethanol kind of plant refinery. So what they do is they take wheat, and through a process they turn it into very, very high quality bioethanol that has a great market in Europe. So that's an exportable product to meet kind of the more stringent European fuel
So
standards.
it's some kind of renewable energy part. This is also.
Yeah, so we're actually
Bioethanol.
excited about the renewable space. Not only is it good for the environment and socially, but it's also can be very profitable. The other one in that space is our wind farms out in Aktau. So we invested with a company called RMK, and with our money, they are taking out of service an older, less efficient end-of-life wind farm with, I think, maybe 20, 25 older, smaller wind turbines, and they're replacing them with, I believe it's 6 or 8 large, new, high-quality wind turbines. So reducing the footprint, producing the same energy.
And new technology. Yes, you're updating with the new ones.
Absolutely. So if you look at the old ones, they're going to be, I think, about 60 meters. The new ones are 100. And it's quite a sight to see. So if you're ever driving around south of Aktau or down towards Zhangguozhou, those are
huge blades, no? Turning
huge
around.
blades. It's something to see. Quite a process, and we're really proud of the work that the team there has done for safe construction.
And your long-term vision for CDIF. So
Long-term vision.
You have like in your basket couple of the projects.
We do.
And you're going to have a lot more in coming future.
Yeah, we're going to be busy. So we have committed to the Republic of Kazakhstan to deploy about 250 million. So we're 90 million in, so we have a lot of work to do. So what I would like to see, we're targeting over the next 2 years. I would like to make $160 million of investments in high quality Kazakhstan companies to enable that growth. So we want to be busy deploying capital. As we think about the long term, as a PE kind of fund, like a private equity style of fund, we're going to have a portfolio. And then when you get to about 2030, 2032, you start thinking about exits. So have these companies grown enough? Is it time to let them go and take our capital out and maybe deploy it somewhere else? Another unique aspect of our fund and why, if you're a business thinking about expansion, why you should consider us is we're a bit unique. So we only take up to 49% of a company. We never want a controlling stake in a company. We want to enable your business with capital and partner with high quality entrepreneurs and business people.
So in like a non-operating shareholder, yes?
We're a non-operating shareholder. if we're partnering with you, you're probably among the best at what you do, and we want to leverage that expertise and help you grow.
Yeah. And how long do you give company to grow up, like 5 to 10 years?
So that's another reason why we can be a great partner for you. So a traditional private equity company is going to have a bunch of limited partners that are very concerned about exits and timing, all right? If you invest with us, or if we invest with you, you have one partner, it's Chevron, and we can be patient. So we have a general target, 3 to 7 years. Every deal is a little bit different, but we like to empower our investee companies with the option. So if things are going real well and you like to take an early exit, we can negotiate that. If you want to run it out a little bit longer, we can negotiate that as well. So we try to be flexible to those needs.
And how you see fund evolving by the 2030 in terms of portfolio diversity, like you said, the different industries, as well the geographic reach, like West, not only West Kazakhstan, maybe the...
So this is important. So this is the best question. Это очень важно. So we've deployed capital all over Kazakhstan in many different industries. So now, with our management support, where I'd like to take the fund is kind of back home. I want to take it to Western Kazakhstan. So I want our next series of deals, and don't get me wrong, we're going to look at everything, right? So we're not going to pass on a good deal just because it's in Almaty. But I want to deploy capital in Western Kazakhstan with the businesses that have supported our producing assets at Tengi and the other, Karachagnak, the big fields, the small fields. So if you are a business out in Western Kazakhstan and there's an opportunity for you to grow, and maybe there's durable goods or manufacturing that we currently have to buy and import from different countries, can we make it here in Kazakhstan? Can we bring the equipment? Can we build the facilities here to be self-sustaining? So we are really excited about the next series of opportunities, and I want them to land in Western Kazakhstan. I want them to land in and around the energy industry.
And the different type of industries.
Absolutely. So all the support. So we're not going to be investing in an upstream project, but we want to grow that company that's going to make pressure vessels, or maybe you have an innovative new construction concept around durable goods that can be used. And we want to also enable the next phase of Kazakhstan's growth. So an amazing resource base here. Can we find opportunities to invest in not resource kind of extraction and sale? Can we invest in opportunities for Kazakhs refined products? So the next level. So instead of just exporting products, can we be involved in petrochemical? Can we be involved in,
agriculture? No.
Agricultural. So with bio operations, it's a heavy agricultural company.
Yeah.
And we're excited to be a part of it. We don't think they need to be mutually exclusive. It can work together.
And cooperate with
Absolutely.
different type of stakeholder management.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
John. Thank you for coming to today's podcast.
You bet. No, it's great.
Have a great forum.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.